maybe we'll say stress, maybe not that far. I have so many things juggling right now, guys. I have so many projects to finish, I have so many books I want to read, and I have so much editing to do as well, and I'm not doing all that because you know why? Do you know what I'm doing instead of that? I'm getting in my bed and I'm going on TikTok and I'm going hee. I can feel my brain rotting as we speak. Like, it is actually ridiculous. My screen time some days is just like, no, it's actually becoming a bit of an issue. So I'm kind of challenging myself for like a full 7 days. I'm going to do full 7 days instead of doing like a 5-day week. I'm going to do full 7 days to see if I can kind of like, maybe not, I won't go as far as to say swapping my screen time, but definitely instead of going on my phone so much, like putting that energy into something else. So if you like all things knitting, if you like books, grab a drink. I've got an iced coffee, that is my drink of choice. But as you can probably see behind me, there's a lot going on in this bedroom. I have lots of new projects, and because I can't stop casting on things, I might have gone a little bit crazy on Vinted because I found so much yarn. If you've watched any of my recent vlogs, you would have seen like a few bits, but I might have ordered more. We have all that to come because they should be coming, I think, next week at some point. I don't know. I'm so excited. So because I've ordered yarn, that means like in my head, that means that I have to now finish some projects. Otherwise, me buying that yarn is just being silly, me being stupid. So yeah, buckle in because we've got a lot to do this week. Something, and he basically gets in lots of scandals. And guys, I'm not allowed to do anything other than edit this video till it's fully done. Go and do something now. As you're watching the time lapse of me editing, probably go and do something that you've been putting off. Go and fold your laundry and put your clothes away. I'm watching you. I've just done it, guys. I've just been filming time lapses because you're welcome, yeah. And I just grabbed my phone because I was like, oh, I just want to go on my phone. I'm 6 minutes into this video. I probably edited maybe like a minute and a half. This has taken me like 40 minutes. Why can I not? Oh, this is a fun angle. Why can I not just focus on doing one bloody thing? Also, the way you were just sat in bed next to me. Like, this is the tripod that I use. This is from an old ring light that I got for Christmas like years ago. Like, why can I not concentrate? It's so bad. I just thought, oh, I want to go on Instagram. Actually, saying that, oh my god, already I just felt like what I was going to say. Basically, my laptop is literally going to die. Like, it's got 6%, so I do actually need to charge this. So yeah, the whole thing about me editing this video till it's done, yeah, that's not going to happen. I lied. I'm a big fat liar. So I'm going to put my laptop on charge. Oh, I just want to go on my phone. Like, it's so bad. Why am I like that? Can I just have like 10 minutes of phone time? Please. Please. To be fair, now that I think about it, the fact that I film on my phone is a bit more handy, because then if I'm time-lapsing and vlogging, I'm not actually using my phone. The phone addiction is actually ridiculous. Because why can't I sit and do anything for more than like 20 minutes and then want to go on my phone? Like, I'm itching to just scroll. I really do wonder the effects that our phones are going to have on our brains. Like, we don't have any data of that yet. We're going to wait like 50 years and then we're all just going to be like, have trouble with our vision and like attention spans. Actually, do you want to know the reason, or like the thing that actually like made me want to do this? I saw a horrific TikTok or whatever it was the other day of this girl saying, if you spend 4 hours on your phone a day, yeah, you're gonna have wasted, it was either, I can't remember exactly, it was either 17 or 19 years of your life. What? Like, I cannot do that. I cannot do that to myself. So what project are we going to make today, ladies? I have actually 2 projects that are imminent and I need to get done because they're not for me. I don't have a deadline or anything, but actually before I do that, let me go put my laptop on charge so we can stay on track. Okay, laptop is on charge. That's check. That's not the purpose of this. The 2 projects that, guys, I'm getting them done this week. I do not care. They have to be done because I've had so many projects just sitting in my room for, let me just say, probably months, that are like half done or like nearly done, and honestly it's driving me mad. As I said, I ordered a lot more yarn, so I need to get rid of some. I'm making a chunky red cardigan. Yes, this has probably been made across like so many vlogs. Guys, I'm a slow knitter, and also sometimes I just can't be bothered to do it. So this is for my nan, this isn't for me. So I actually split off for the arms and like the body the other day. Actually, I did most of this yesterday, to be honest, thinking about it. And so I've just got to do stockinette like the whole way down. But like, this isn't for me, so I have to get it done. And I want to get done this week because, as I said, I've got more yarn coming, so I need to make room for it. So I'm going to work on this. What should I watch?
Crispy wafer filled with creamy hazelnut, dipped and drizzled in delicious chocolate.
And that has happened. Oh my god, that much left. I need to get up. Doing this and purposely not going on my phone is actually like kind of stressing me out, because I'm like, why am I that addicted to my phone? Even when I'm in bed, I'll be like reading my book and I just can't concentrate on the book. I honestly do think that is the reason I've been in such a big reading slump this year, because I'm so addicted to my phone. This is getting concerning. Why can I not? Like, is it just the book that I'm reading? I'm reading The Poppy War, by the way. But I feel like I want to wait and talk about that if I finish the book, because it's just taking me so bloody long. Also, the content of this book is so like I need to use my brain, and like I want to just read something like just really quick and fast, but I don't want to start another book because then I'm gonna fall out of this book. Oh. What do I do? Hi guys, did I just film a whole like 10-minute segment of me sat on my bed with a ring light in my cutesy pajamas, all for it to be like half of my head cut off? Yeah. So this is the best we're gonna get. Is that better? Is this gonna be worse? Basically someone had commented saying to read The Poppy War, so I was like, okay bestie, I'll do that, because I've also had The Poppy War on my Kindle for so long, but obviously I've just never got around to reading it. And then, do you know what I saw? I'm scrolling on TikTok and I see a TikTok of this girl, and it says, I need a book to like make me feel like this song. Do you know what song it was? Strangers by Ethel Cain. Guys, I love Ethel Cain. Preacher's Daughter is one of my fave albums ever, but I definitely would recommend Poppy War. I'm kind of confused. I'm very conflicted right now, because obviously it's very fantasy heavy and this is not a real place, and like the things going on, I have to really concentrate. Also, when I was like struggling to read earlier, whacked on brown noise literally fixed everything. So, but would I recommend? Yes, if you are into like very, I wouldn't say it's very high fantasy, but also actually yes, is it? Potentially, I don't know. But I will say like the setting, obviously like the first half of the book, no spoilers, but like the first half of the book has like one kind of setting and then it completely changed to another part, and that kind of threw me off, because I was like, oh, I didn't realize this was like, this sounds so silly, but I didn't realize it was going to happen, because like I usually when I'm reading a book I kind of know the premise of the story. That sounds really silly. I kind of know the premise of the story like for a romance book, let's say, you know they're going to end up together. This book, I have no idea where we're going, because the things that were happening in the first half were like kind of resolved, or like things were like led up, or like, I don't know. And then I was like, well, how is this still like only half of the book? And then things changed. So I will say this, so far there's been kind of 2 main settings, which is kind of interesting. However, I have heard that people cry at the rest of the series, so that's going to be fun. I think this is trilogy, so we shall see. But yeah, that's all to update on. I only read like up to I'm about 60% through. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping that I just at least get this book finished, which I think I will. I'm trying really hard not to flick between this. Guys, guess what the other book I flicked onto earlier? Because I was just looking on my Kindle to see what books I was like in the middle of, so I could just have a bit of a breather. Do you know what book I went on? Yeah, Priest by Sierra Simone. Yeah, and I was so reading, I was like, whoa. Because if you know what that book's about, a bit, you know. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm gonna get through this book. It's actually like a 500-page book. I didn't know that. I thought it was like 300 to 400. Why do I always do this? Why is it when I'm in the biggest reading slump ever, I will choose to read a 500-page high fantasy book? Do you know what I did like a couple years ago when I was in a really big fat reading slump? I read Crescent City. Crescent City is like an 800-page book. Did I love it? Yeah. I'm really hoping I'm gonna love Poppy War, so we're gonna have to wait and see, I think. But for now, it's kind of my bedtime because I have to get up at like 5 a.m. tomorrow for work. So I will see you tomorrow after work. Yeah, alright. I said I would go to sleep, but am I now 66% in it and like a few more chapters in? Yeah, because oh my god, why is it, yeah, that as soon as I'm like, tee, let me just read a few more pages, it starts getting really good. No, because I don't know what to say, because I don't want to do any spoilers, but let's just say there is a certain character that appeared in the first part that I'm like, gonna remember you for later. Oh my god, this is actually stressing me out. Like, I can't stop reading it. The time left in this chapter is 27 minutes apparently, and I'm like, I need to go to sleep. I've got work in the morning. We've got to tell me what happened scene. Okay, I'm just gonna read a little bit more and then I'm gonna catch up with you tomorrow. Guys, work was so busy today and I need to do nothing for the rest of the day. So honestly, I'm hoping to finish Poppy War today. However, the way I just said that and I'm about to list all the things that I need to do, I want to finish this today. Like, I want to like sit and binge it for a few hours, because I think I probably am going to have like 3 hours left to read. And I also want to finish the other sleeve of the little Monday sweater I've been working on, because I feel like that's probably the easiest thing to finish right now. And yeah, that's honestly it. Last night, oh my god, the way I couldn't put this down. I literally wasn't going to vlog for the rest of the night, and then I literally was like, let me just read some more. And then I read some more and some more, and like, oh my god. Also, apparently, I think chapter 21 or 22 apparently is something like really shocking. So I just want to get to that. Like, now, because I will always go and look on like TikTok. Yeah, I know I've been trying to avoid social media. It's not working, babe. It's actually not working. However, whatever. I will literally just search the books I'm reading on TikTok and like hope that I don't get spoilers, because I don't think you guys understand the level of anger I feel when I get spoiled for a book that I'm reading. It's not even funny. Like, but I saw a TikTok of someone like reacting to the like 21st or 22nd chapter. I didn't actually see the whole reaction, but I saw it said like reaction to whatever. And now I'm like, well, what's gonna happen? Because I'm on chapter 18. I'm on chapter 18 and it's getting juicy boots, so I'm hoping I can finish this. I also still need to edit the video I was meant to edit yesterday. I need to have a nap. I'm literally laying here reading. Guys, I can hardly keep my eyes open. I feel like if I start that right now, I'm not gonna want to stop. And also, I feel like I won't be, like, I shouldn't stop as well, because it's not about me, guys. As much as I'm enjoying a book, the way I can, it's very few, very few books that, like, I physically cannot keep my eyes off of. I'm so invested in this. I'm just gonna go for a nap. Like, I don't be staying up to read anymore. It's honestly not like that for me. 77% way through, so I don't know where we're going. Is it now a lot later? Yeah. Is it like 9 o'clock? Yeah. I ended up having a fat nap, and when I tell you, the weather here is so humid. The heat that was radiating out of my body and my bedroom was just not okay. I basically got to, what chapter was I on? I got to part 3. I don't know if you can see that. I'm 77% through, and basically I was just laying down reading, because that's usually the normal. I literally read like this, I'm not gonna lie. I literally read like this. I really want to get one of those clicky things that you can like put your Kindle on and then you can get the button clicker, but I fear I won't get out of my bed if I get one of those. I was laying there and I was like, I'm so tired, I cannot read this, and like, I cannot pay attention, and I need to pay attention. Like, you guys don't get it. I need to pay attention. So I'm gonna sit and I might actually try and finish it. I'm kind of scared. Like, I just don't know I don't know where we're going, and I'm near whatever chapter that like everyone sort of reads and is like, what? I'm scared. Did I in fact give myself a to-do list? Did I want to finish the whole body of the cardigan today? Yeah. Did I want to finish the sleeve of my other project? Yeah. Did I want to edit both, like the vlog that I was meant to edit yesterday and also yesterday's footage? Yeah. Did I do anything? No, I didn't. I came home from work, I got in my bed, I read, I napped, had food, and I went out with my friend, and now I'm back to read. But you know what? I'm who I am. I'm actually so stressed reading this. I don't think you guys get it. Like, I'm really like, I don't know where we're going. I was saying to my friend, usually whenever I'm reading like a romance, I know they're going to end up together. Or if I'm reading another fantasy, I know there's going to be we're leading up to a big battle. Guys, I don't know where we're going. And I feel like if you've read Poppy War, I feel like that must be like a universal experience. Like, I have no idea where on earth the destination is, and I'm kind of worried. So I think I'm just going to try and sit and read the whole thing. It's literally 20 to 10, so... And I had a nap earlier, so maybe I can go to bed a bit later, because usually I'm tired by now, but I'm quite awake, so... I've just hit chapter 22. Can I just say, definitely trigger warning if you're going to read this book, because it's very like, it's so, like, how do I even explain it? Like, gory, in the sense it's like shocking, and it's, oh my god, to even read it, it's just like, I feel like it's definitely an important read. Definitely trigger one if you don't want to read stuff like that, then just do not read this book. It's very heavy, and it's just like, I'm on chapter 22 and I don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm kind of stressed. And yeah, but if you think to read this book and you're like kind of sensitive to stuff like war stuff and stuff, I would not read this one. Because reading that literally just made me feel quite ill. So, you know, but I'm gonna carry on reading. But like, this book, obviously the contents that I've just read was horrific, but overall it's just such a good book. And I feel like even though it's fantasy, it's like very much like, it's not obviously real, but like, this stuff does happen. Hi friends, Editor Jazz here. I actually found out recently that a lot of the contents from the Poppy War is actually based off of the second Sino-Japanese War, I think, or second Sino-Japanese War. So a lot of the things that happen in chapter 22, which are like kind of war crimes and stuff, are actually like potentially like a true thing. I don't know how far to an extent like it is true story or based on true events. So it actually is, which is even worse because that chapter is horrific. So definitely check up trigger warnings if you are sensitive to that sort of stuff. Even if you're not, I definitely would as well. I didn't know that was the stuff, and usually I don't really get triggered by much stuff, but that stuff, like the way it's written, it is written like that for a purpose. And yeah, I would definitely be careful if you're sensitive to that sort of stuff. But yeah, that is makes it almost even worse, because it's like that stuff really did happen and it is just awful. So, you know, but just definitely check up trigger warnings if you're sensitive to stuff like that. But bye. Hi friends, it's actually day 3 now, and I have finished The Poppy War. All I can say is I don't know how to feel, because I feel like whenever I read a book, like my goal is to disappear and to just go into another realm and just sort of have fun. And you know, well, I say that actually, a lot of the books I read I do end up crying to. This, I'm not gonna lie, has made me feel so like gloomy and which I guess is kind of the whole point. Like I don't feel good after reading that. Do you know what I mean? I just feel kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna read the second one yet. I don't know if I'm ever gonna in the future, because Lord, like everything just feels very heavy now. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic, like, it's an incredible book. Like, the way that R.F. Kuang has created that world and just implemented things from like real world things into this world, or like in the fantasy world, is just like, it's just incredible. And honestly, she deserves a lot of praise, because I feel like a lot of the things that happen in this book are very much real life things, like the atrocities of war and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, that chapter 22 is just horrific. Like, I would definitely say if you're thinking about reading it and you're like sensitive to things like that, I probably would steer clear. Like, maybe don't read this one, because it is just so graphic and detailed, because like that's the whole point, you know, this is what happens. All I want to do is read a cheesy romance. Like, it's actually like 5:30 p.m. Because I've been like editing and I've been out all day pretty much. And yeah, I've actually edited the vlog that's actually uploaded. I need to still do the thumbnail, I'm gonna do that in a minute. And I wanted to edit some of the footage for this so I can get it up on the ASAP. But to be honest, I need to update Goodreads. Now I'm just like, what do I read now? Because I need something that's just, I think I need like a basic romance. I think I'm gonna have to read an Ali Hazelwood. I've got Check and Mate up there. I just need a cheesy romance. Maybe, what have I got on here? Because I don't know if I can hack having a book in my hand right now. I just love my Kindle so much. I feel like I always go for Ali Hazelwood because I know where I'm standing with her. I know I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to have a good time. Nothing else on here is really grabbing my attention. Because I don't want to think. Like, I just want to read a cutesy romance. No, I think I need a sweet romance. I'm going to read Check and Mate, I've decided. Not before I go and sort the thumbnail out and properly upload the vlog, because otherwise I'm going to start reading that book and I'm not going to stop until like 9 p.m. It's actually so much later. It's literally, what time is it? Oh, the way I said it's so much later, it's literally 7:30. Why did I think it was like 9 o'clock? I'm not going to do any knitting, and I'm also not going to do any more editing. I've edited and uploaded my vlog, which was kind of a random vlog, which is kind of funny. And I was going to start editing this vlog, but I need to be up early tomorrow anyway, so I think I'm going to try and get this vlog edited up to this point tomorrow morning. So now I have a free evening of reading, and I'm like quite awake. So I don't know whether to read Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood, or if I should just find like a standalone fantasy to like start reading. Do you know what I did think? I thought, is this the time I read Throne of Glass? I think I need to do one more book before Throne of Glass. Maybe I've been saying that for the past like 6 books, but you know, I just need a quick read. Like, I want a book that I can start today and probably finish tomorrow. See, I was gonna say I think I need like a spicy book. Not spicy, but like I feel like I need tension. My taste in books is like I need lots of tension And then when there is smart, it needs to be very good smart. However, if we are at like the heights of the plot and you start smutting out on the pages like 5 pages in a row, I'm like, it really, really irritates me. It doesn't matter like which fantasy book. Even when I was reading ACOTAR, I'm like, guys, this is not the time. This is not the time. Like, I get so into the plot sometimes that I'm like, we don't need the spice. However, all the little angsty and like, that's what I like. Or there is a slight part of me that I'm like, do I just read the first of the Zodiac Academy? Because I do have that on my Kindle. Because also, like, I was going to read Check and Mate. I just feel like it's not gonna, like, it's gonna be cute, but I need like an older book, do you know what I mean? I feel like I want to read a fantasy, yeah? I want to read like a very easy, bingeable, like ACOTAR vibes. I'm not rereading ACOTAR for like the 3rd time, but like I want that sort of very easy to read, not very complicated, because I just don't need that right now. I'm like torn between, do I just carry on reading Gods and Monsters, because I think I was like 10% into that and I was like getting the gist of that, so you know. And also I keep seeing people say that it is really good, because I feel like if I start reading just a regular romance, it's not gonna like get the itch that's in my brain, do you know what I mean? Like, I want to read something with a bit more. I'm gonna have another check on here to see if I've got anything else that like piques my interest. Yeah, I'm still sat here trying to figure out what to read. I just looked through all of my books that are up on the shelf. Can you see Cookie up there? None of them are piquing my interest. Do you know what I really want to read right now? It's up there. Thinking about it, right? Do I actually need to just jump into a series? Because I'm like, no, I don't want to do that right now. But thinking about it, there's going to be no standalone fantasy like books that are less than like 400 pages realistically. Most of them are like 500 pages. But if I just read the first Zodiac Academy, oh my god, I think I have it on my Kindle as well. I'm gonna read Zodiac Academy. Okay, yeah, now I've just got excited. I'm reading Zodiac Academy. The way I was like, yeah, I just want to read a standalone. This is literally like, isn't it got like 20 books in it, like with all the other like interconnected series? Morning, friends. It's not actually night time, it's literally like 6 a.m. because I had to go out. I thought I would quickly update the vlog because 2 things. 1, I went and picked up an in-post present, because yeah, they're presents. Can anyone guess what it is? If you don't know, I am a bit obsessed with Vinted, right? And if anyone doesn't know, you can actually buy yarn on Vinted, which I didn't know about until like 2 weeks ago, and I've like obsessively been buying yarn. So here we are. A 10-piece bundle of grey and a 10-piece bundle of blue. Are you joking? Oh, these are pretty colours. So guys, yeah, hear me out. Yeah, I know I said I'm not supposed to be buying yarn, yeah? Hear me out. I wanted to. However, that also means that I need to just hurry up on all of my other projects, because now I have 20 balls of yarn to put somewhere. I don't know where to put them. I have an update. Yeah, I was reading Zodiac Academy last night and I got, how many pages in? Oh, 76 pages on Kindle. And guys, yeah, this is exactly what I needed. Is it great? No. Does it feel like I'm reading Wattpad a little bit? Yeah. Do I mind? No. Like, sometimes it is just fine. Like, I just wanted, this is the exact book I wanted. I just wanted like something a little fun, a little bit silly. Basically, if you've never read Zodiac Academy, first of all, there is like 20 books, or like 20 or 18, I can't remember, in like the entire like series. There is like multiple series. I think actual like Zodiac Academy, I think there's actually 6 or 8 or something, and then there are like series adjacent to it as well. Basically, it follows these 2 girls who are like lost fae princesses. So like right at the start you see them in like our world, and then they more or less get taken to the fae realm, which we love. And yeah, is it a work of art? No. I have heard that the series does get better, like writing wise and like plot wise as it goes on, but to be honest, I'm kind of eating this up. Like, it's just so easy to read. So I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna just spend a couple hours reading this morning. I do need to get some editing done, but to be honest, I just want to sit and read this. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, it's literally like 9:30. It's a few hours later, and I have done a lot of my chores, guys. I say chores. Like, I had loads of washing I had to put away, guys. I hate putting washing away. It is the worst chore for me. I had to do that. I had to strip my bed, and it's all in the wash now, so tick tick. I have been working on this, like the red sweater and the Monday sweater, for like the past like 3 vlogs now. I'm definitely going to finish this. I don't care. I'm going to finish this. I want to try and get this done today. But yeah, I'm actually going to sit and edit for a couple hours because I need to go out in a couple hours. So I'm going to see how much of this vlog I can get edited before then. And yeah, hopefully it shouldn't take me too long. And yeah, I'm just going to get cracking, and I'll probably speak to you later, because I reckon when I start on this one, I'm gonna do the sleeve. I'm going to finish the sleeve today. It's only 9:30. It's only a toddler's wear. I can definitely get a sleeve done. Okay, I'll catch up with you later. Update, guys, none of my footage wants to send to my laptop. I love that for me. So turns out I'm probably not going to be editing the video today because I'm having to do it another bloody way, and it's taking ages. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna knit this. And also I think I'm going to try and set up my Kindle so I can sit and read at the same time. I'm going to have to make the text a bit bigger, but also I took all my stickers out, and I need to get a new one of these. This is Koya. It's falling apart. The way I literally sit down, I'm like, right, let me actually do all this and, you know, do all my editing. No, the universe wants me to sit and read and knit. And I can't complain. Girls, I've been sat here. It's literally like, what time is it? 4 minutes past 11. So I've literally been sat here for like an hour, maybe longer. And I've done like half the sleeve that I need to, because I've got to do like 56 rounds or something before I do the cuffs. I'm on like round 22. So I'm nearly halfway. And obviously because I'm doing decreases, it should take me less time than it has. So we're getting a move on, but I do need to go out now. And then I'll be back shortly. I'll catch up with you later. And hopefully the next time I speak to you, hopefully this is going to be done. I'm going to manifest it. Next time I speak to you, this is going to be done. She is done. Guys, I finished a project. I'm very much pleased with this. I need to block it, but also this is for a toddler, so it's bound to get like something on it, so you know, but isn't that just cute and lovely? Okay, 1 row done. Time to put her down. This is what I mean. I just can't stay on one thing. But also, I think where this is... Actually, do you know what I think it is? I think because this is... Like, I get this with crochet as well. I prefer doing big projects because I can do some here and there. And, like, I know it's going to take me, like, weeks most of the time / months, so I know that I can just pick it up here and there. I don't like just sitting down for like 2 hours and making something like small or medium size. I think that's why doing this is like, it feels like it's taking longer because it's so chunky. It's like I'm expecting it to work out quicker than it is, which actually, as I'm talking about it, I'm gonna do another row. Also, I just want to talk about Zodiac Academy for a sec because I feel like I definitely have spoken about it now. Also, I don't know if this vlog is going to seem really weird watching it, because it's probably the way I was going to say less chatty than normal, but I just know I've chatted the same amount. But I'm really just into Zodiac Academy. Like, I don't think I'm even 100 pages in, and it's just literally just is what I want. And to be honest, as I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, I kind of want to be reading Zodiac right now. It basically follows two twins, and the book is like one chapter is like Tori and one chapter is Darcy. And I'm kind of loving it. Like, usually them sort of things gets on my nerves, and it kind of is a little bit. I said I'm loving it, and I'm starting to get on my nerves. But they basically are like lost fae princesses, and they end up having to go to this academy, blah, blah, blah. And it's so interesting because obviously it flicks between both of the characters, like either chapter, or like every other chapter. And it is so interesting because like I don't think I've ever read a book where there's like two like main female characters as well as like their love interests. Because usually you have like the side characters, whereas this one is no, they're both main characters, and then there's like so many other people. I feel like that is why like they could have made it as long as it is, because there's so many people. But like I don't feel that overwhelmed yet. Because usually when, I feel like in fantasy books, when they start mentioning so many people, I'm like, whoa, who's who? This one, I feel like I know who each one like is. However, I'm now starting to try and guess who the love interest is going to be. I know one of them, I'm pretty sure, because one, I can sense it. I'm like, yep, that's you. However, I obviously won't spoil it. There is someone that I'm like, I want you to be a love interest. I don't know if this person is going to be. And if not, I'm going to be really sad. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping that I can finish that book within like the next like day or two, because I just kind of want to ingest it. Also, I do think, as we're at the halfway mark of this vlog, I do think that this vlog has served its purpose. But I feel like I've accomplished more than usual. Like, I've finished a book, I've finished a knitting project, when usually I would probably have just been scrolling, which is a little bit slay. It's actually the evening now. It's literally like 7:45, so, you know. But guys, I'm so proud of myself, because I have in fact been working on the red cardigan and also the other cardigan. I've been like simultaneously going between them, because I find if I use chunky needles and chunky yarn, my hands start to hurt after a while. But obviously I haven't made that much. Oh, actually, that's a lot more than what I thought I had. Okay. Wow, that's actually, I don't know if I'm just seeing things, but I really did not think I had that much. Okay, that's actually really good. Because I was like, right, let me just finish this ball of yarn. Because if you've ever seen any of my other videos, like, you might know that when I've got multiple projects on the go, like, my brain tells myself like, right, I need to finish this ball of yarn so then I can put that down, and then I can go on to something else, finish that ball of yarn, and then it just carries on. However, my brain, whenever I get into a knitting mode, like, my brain is literally like, right, so I can do this and I can do that. I'm on page 137, and like, this is like, it's so cheesy. And yeah, would I have probably read this when I was like 14 and been like, yeah, am I also like now? Yeah. I kind of love and hate the dual point of view. I can't say that. Dual POVs, I said. I was trying to say POV and point of view at the same time, because I'll get really into one of the twins' stories and it'll swap to the other one, and I'm like, and then the same thing happens and I'll get reinvested in that one and it swaps. But I guess that's the whole point. But I do wonder if the whole series is like this. I have no idea. And to be honest, I think I have like, I don't really know anything about the series. Like, I don't think I've really been spoiled for anything, which is pretty good, I think. But no, I've been very much enjoying this, and I'm gonna see how far I get today. But I think I'm honestly gonna still knit on this, and I have decided that I'm not gonna start any more projects. Like, I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to start any more projects until I get the current ones done, because I feel like if I start any more, I'm never going to get these ones done. There's just certain sweaters that I'm so like over, like, I just don't care for them. Because there are some sweaters that I'm like, I'm probably never going to wear that, which is really annoying because I've put so much work into them. A few vlogs ago, I was working on the number 6 sweater that's kind of like a cream with like speckled colours in them. And to be honest, like, I love that sweater pattern. Do I think it's going to suit me? No. Do I think I'm going to wear it? Probably not. Thinking about it, do do I just frog that? Because think about it, I don't like it. I'm like, don't like it. But I have worked on that for so long, and thinking about it, I don't know if I've got enough yarn for that. This is what I do, see? I will get to like quite far down. Like, I've split off for the body and the arms, and I'm like, yeah, I've decided I don't like it. Like, I've spent hours doing that. But now I'm like, can I make something else? I don't know how many balls of yarn I've got, thinking about it. I don't think I've got enough yarn for it, I've just realised. Well, maybe I will frog that at some point. The way I've frogged that like project with that like already once. Well, sorry, I just really rambled then at myself. I'm probably just gonna sit and knit for the rest of the night and read Zodiac Academy, which I've been doing the whole time. Actually, honestly, I might just read the Zodiac Academy, because I feel like this is the kind of book that if I read for like, if I binge it, it's gonna be lit. If I read it like here and there for like 20 minutes, I'm like, nah. Like, I need to binge it. So honestly, maybe I'll just spend the rest of the evening reading. Okay, good night. Good morning, friends. It is now what, day 5? We're on day 5, and I've literally just spent the morning reading Zodiac Academy. Is it a little bit problematic? Yeah, probably. Do I care honestly that much? I'm sorry. It's not real. It is not real. So if any of these men did anything like they do in this book, absolutely not. Would not be taking that. That is, no. Like, in the real world, but in the fake world, it's not real. It's fine. But, oh, guys, I've been thinking about frogging an entire project. It is this one. Guys, if you've watched any of my vlogs for the past like 4 months, you've probably seen this, yeah? To be honest, do I hate it? Yeah, I'm not. I feel like I was trying to convince myself before that it was going to be fine. To be honest, I've kind of just come to the conclusion that I just do not like it. It's gonna, I think, fit really weird. Let me put it on. Like, it's just gonna not, I just don't think it's gonna suit me. And I don't think I'm honestly going to wear it. Like, it feels too, I really don't know what the word is. Like, I just don't think I'm ever going to wear this as a jumper, because that's just not my vibe. Like, and also I don't know, I feel like it looks really frumpy, as you can see. Like, if I have my arms down, like, there's just so much fabric going on. Guys, I'm feeling fresh as a daisy. I've had a shower. Wow, this is not great lighting. Also, I look crazy. Also, I was on a little update on Zodiac Academy. I'm on page 243. The way I'm nearly 250 pages in, and I feel like I've only read like 150 pages. This is so fun. I'm honestly so glad that I've winded up that yarn into cakes now, because I feel like if you've got any projects that are just sort of sitting there and they're not really like you look at them, you think, I don't want to do that. Literally just wind them up. The way I feel so much better knowing that they're not like half projects now, because now I can just start something new. Honestly, I feel like this is probably a way more realistic vlog of mine, just because you can really see that I really do just like swap between between knitting and reading, and 2 between like knitting other projects. Guys, once I've finished all of these projects, I'm gonna really try my hardest to just stick to one thing at a time. So we'll get there, but I guess we're gonna have to have loads of knitting vlogs. So hi guys, I've just got home from work and I have a shit ton of editing I need to do. So I think that's gonna be the main focus today. I look so oily. Lovely. Thing is though, I've realised that basically because my wire doesn't connect to my laptop, I don't know what's going on. I've tried to like get all of my footage a different way, and you know what the thing is, yeah, I thought I had like half of it. So I started editing like only the first like maybe 5 minutes, and I basically started editing that like section of footage because I thought, oh, I'll just add it as I can get it. Guys, I think I'm missing like so many clips, so that's gonna ruin all of the footage that I've already edited. I love that for me. I'm gonna eat some lunch, and hopefully the next time I speak to you I'm gonna be actually like editing somehow or something. Otherwise this vlog, it really is just going to be me reading Zodiac Academy and knitting. However, I do kind of have a little thought about all of the knitting stuff, because you know, in my head I'm like, you know, I'd love to be able to knit like a sweater a month or something, because I feel like that's like a nice goal. But I have to think, if this hobby sticks for like say 5 years, babe, how am I going to have, what's 12 times 5 is 60? Am I going to have 60 jumpers? Like, I really do think that's, you know, the whole like overconsumption thing and sort of thing, like that conversation is very interesting, especially when it comes to like the craft world. Is it overconsumption? I don't know what the word is, but you know, I feel like I've been trying to make things so quickly so I can like have content stuff, but it's like the idea of slow fashion is that it's slow. And I was really thinking about this because I was like, realistically, I will probably knit 3 to 4 jumpers a year, I reckon. Like, I feel like if I'm actually like dead serious, I feel like I probably will do 3 to 4 jumpers, just because I always have so many other things like going on, and also sometimes I don't want to always knit. Do you know what I mean? And obviously I know this is definitely not the video to be talking about this, but we're gonna do it anyway. So I've really just been thinking about that recently, because I feel like whenever I film these vlogs and stuff, I try and get as much done as I can, which I guess is the whole point. But I hope you guys know that I just generally, like, I'm a slow knitter. Well, I feel like I'm an average speed knitter, like, actually, when I'm doing it. But it takes me ages to finish projects. So just know, I reckon, like, I'll probably make 5 max sweaters. Like, if we're talking adult sweaters, I reckon maybe 4. Like, I feel like toddler ones are slightly different because they're so small. Or, like, baby ones. But, yeah, I reckon 5 sweaters max a year or something. Sorry, that conversation just did an absolute 180. Okay, I'm gonna have lunch, and hopefully I'm gonna have some editing done the next time I speak to you. Morning guys, it is literally like it's day 6, I think. Guys, I can say that I failed, because yeah, I think I have. However, I will say I do feel like I'm getting better at like not going on my phone in the evenings, because I'm in the world of Zodiac. Yeah, I'm here. I love it. What page am I? I'm definitely going to finish it today, I think. I'm 76% in, so I'm page 319. And guys, yeah, is it shit? A little bit. Am I having such a good time with it? Yes. It's just fun. But I really didn't film much yesterday because I had to go to work, and I was editing for a lot of yesterday as well. But I just didn't show any of it because I was just hunched over, like, you know, I was making the Monday sweater. Yeah, I've been asked to make it again. So I did in fact cast it on yesterday. After taking half the stitches off the needles. Oh my god, I love it when I do that. But yeah, I've been asked to make another one, so I did have to cast that on. Honestly, that is something about me. I kind of hate making the same project twice, because it's just, it feels so much longer, because it's like, oh, I've just finished it. So I've literally only just cast on the top ribbing, and also I'm trying to do it in the same colour, but I don't think I have enough of the original like ombre pink, so I'm gonna do the ribbing and like the cuffs and the bottom ribbon in this like very light pink. None of the projects are spark and joy. All I want to do is do something else. But actually saying that, I actually don't even want to knit, to be honest. I want to sit and read my book. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to sit and read my book all day. Because the weather. I really hope that someone knows that reference. The weather. Really niche. But like the weather, it's so windy and it's like howling through my windows. And I think it's going to be raining all day. And to me, I think what a perfect day to just sit in your bed and read your book. The way this whole vlog is just me sitting on my bed reading my book. Yeah, and what? I really did want to finish the chunky cardigan, but honestly, I'm sick of knitting back and forth. I really am. And like, I don't want to do this either, because I hate doing magic loop. Why did I say I'd do this? Genuinely. I'm going to sit and finish my book, and maybe I'll go on to the other one. However, I will say, I'm definitely more interested in one of the twins more than the other one. Like, because if you did, well, I think I already explained that the chapters like go between Darcy and Tori. I feel like I'm, surprisingly, usually I'm more of like a Tory girl. I always, oh my god, a Tory girl. I'm not a Tory. Usually I like side with the characters that are like more like Tory more. Like usually I like the sort of mean girl characters. Like I'm a Nesta girl through and through. Yes, ma'am. But I think I'm a bit more interested in Darcy this time around, which is interesting. Maybe it's because of the potential love interest. Guys, I just want everyone to before you judge me, yeah, I just want everyone to know that I started filming another video that hopefully I'm gonna say in this video, so hopefully the next vlog that should be out should be this video. Yeah, I casted on another project, and you might recognize the colors, you know, so no judging. So technically I am knitting, but I did start another project because I can't have one more like month, I'm gonna say month, without having something that I can actually wear. I'm hoping that this is gonna work up quickly because it's so chunky, but like this is scrumptious. Look at this is like an hour's worth of knitting and it's already made up that much. I will say, where's my Kindle? Where is it? I left my Kindle downstairs. I was reading Zodiac, of course. I haven't finished it yet. But like I'm so excited to be in that world for a long time. I feel like it's gonna be like a TV show where I want to make it last for so long, so I feel like I might read like maybe 1 or 2 books, because I think the further on in the series you get, it gets way more addictive and you can't put them down. I might either read like the first book and maybe the second, or like I'll just read the first and then I'll like have a breather between like reading another book and then like do it like that, with like maybe standalones or duologies or something. But like it's just so fun, and I feel like I'm gonna want to savor it, so I'm really enjoying it. Also I'm hoping that once I get to the end of that book, it's really going to kickstart my love for reading again. I'm definitely going more in that direction. I feel like this video definitely has helped, where I've been a lot more conscious in trying to read, and also I'm reading more at night time, which is good, because usually I'll get in bed and I'll just scroll on my phone, whereas now I'm like, no, this is my reading time on my Kindle. So yeah, I thought I'd just update with what I'm doing. Can you hear the wind? Lord. Also, I really need to do a lot of editing today, but so I think I'm going to work on this for a few hours and then I'm going to do a shitload of editing, because I need to discipline myself. Okay, bye. Guys, I've been sat knitting on my bed for 3 hours straight. I'm not joking. But my hands are literally on fire. Like, I've been knitting with chunky needles and chunky yarn. And my hands hurt. So I'm gonna sit and finish Zodiac Academy, I think. Should I be editing? Yes. Am I going to? No. Because I don't want to look at my face. I don't want to edit. I'd rather just finish this vlog and then edit the whole thing. Like, I'm one of them people, I can't just edit parts, I don't think. But I don't know whether I'm gonna, like, if I finish Zodiac, I don't know whether I'm gonna pick up book 2 or if I'm gonna pick up something else. Honestly, it's just gonna have to depend how book 1 finishes. But Queens, I didn't realise, but the 7th day was over yesterday. So we've got an extra little freebie. But guys, first of all, do I think I failed this challenge? Yeah. Do I think, actually, no, hold on. I do think from my screen time, we have to remember I vlog on my phone. So we're going to have to take all of the time on my camera on my phone out of that. Yeah. Do I think I've improved my social media time? Probably not by much. However, this was kind of a fun vlog to film. Guys, I've read 2 books, and yeah, did I start the second Zodiac Academy last night? Yeah. Did I accidentally read like 50 pages last night? Yeah. I don't even know. But the fact that I've read like 2 books in a pretty much a week is pretty good. And also I feel the book season coming again for me, and I'm so happy. Okay, I got to page 58 last night. But honestly, if I ever film this again, I'm probably not doing it for 7 days. Guys, 7 days is a long time. I feel like I've been filming this vlog for like a month and I have so much editing to do. That is the one thing I didn't really do much. I'm hoping that the book content shall be coming. I have got some plans. Yeah, for time being, thank you for watching if you've made it this far. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And yeah, share your screen times with me so I don't feel so bad. There's some weeks that I'm on TikTok for 13 hours. What? Thank you for watching. I love you lots, and I'll see you in the next one.